Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here talking to you is Abdirahman Haji Ahmed, one of our OUM students from Somalia. My classmate, engineer Mohamoud Jama, and I are presenting here our assignment for project management course. So here is here is the cover of our assignment in a PowerPoint form. Uh, The assignment is a group form. Here you can clearly see our full name, Abdirahman Haji Ahmed Osman, with the matrix number. My college, Mohamoud Muhammad Jama, with his matrix number. The course name is project management. The code name is here, as you can see. The program is Master of Project Management, and we are semester one. So the learning center is Simad University, Mogadishu, Somalia. Before we start our presentation, we are here deeply thank to our supervisor, our facilitator, Professor Abbas Ahmed Muhammad for his role during our assignment preparation. So let us start our project assignment in a PowerPoint form. So here is a bunch to present during our presentation. You can clearly see what we wanted to show you in a short way. So first, we wanted to explain more about our organizational profile because we established organizational profile, and then we decided to implement a new project as per request by the assignment instructions. So you will see program project background as well as project purpose design. We will also show you what is about our project character, charter, as well as statement of work breakdown structure, project critical path network. We also show my college, Engineer Mohamoud, will have later on sessions. His session will start project costing, project procurement management, conduct project management, up to the lesson learned. So let us start first organizational profile. So before we start our project, we decided to establish a new organization. So this organization will implement the project directly. So the organizational profile is here. The organization name is a Group 6, GR6. As you can see, the organization name and our group name is similar. We name it the organization, our group. So the implemented partner of this organization is a non-profit organization based on in Mogadishu, Somalia. The organization was established in 2001. Since then, our organization has grown in terms of supporting the destitute and providing social service. It has promoted so far sustainable, equitable, and participatory development through the social work. Similarly, community outreach and youth initiatives. The organization has contributed significantly to planting, action plans, and human resource development in numerous sections, including agriculture, sustainable rural, urban development, and human rights. So the vision of the organization is GR6 imaginated a society free of poverty, self-sufficient society, and economically, and mindful of basic human rights. So the organization's mission statement is GR6 works under grassroots level to assist low-income people in gaining access to the resources they require to live in dignity in their communities. So the organization's value and guideline principles is honestly, transparency, independence, innovation, unity, cost efficiency are all value that the organization promote on a consistent basis. So here we have our project background. The project background, as you can see, these two images is what we gonna do to implement this project. As you well know, the part of a project requirement was first to select one project that supports one of sustainable development goals, especially goal 9, goal 7, goal 11, and goal 12. So we decided to support our project to a project goal 9, which is which we will show you later on in this assignment. So here is the project background. GRCs as an implementary partner organization plans to undertake a thermic road construction and cold storage facility establishment project in Basra village in Lower Shabelle region, Somalia. So as you can see, in this proposed project, we are proposing construction of 15-kilometer road and tarmac road construction, as well as a cold storage facility establishment facility. So we have two components in this project. So during the project, we will the GR6 as implemented partner will implement these two main activities, and there will be a sub activities as well that will come up shortly. So, as I earlier mentioned, our project is going to support one of our sustainable development goals as per request by the assignment instructions. So here is the goal our project will support. Goal 9 is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. So our project will have two main components, which is construction of for one road, 15 kilometer, and another component which is establishment of cold storage facility for farmers, for small scale farmers. So based on that, this will show you how our project will support goal 9, which is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. This proposed project will support the achievement of sustainable development goals, particularly Goal 9, which is titled Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, as you can see in the picture. The project will be based on a new innovation area in Somali territory, as there was no similar project before they implemented any cold storage facility establishment according to the literature. So we did searching about the cold storage facility in Somalia, and then we didn't find any literature that shows that like this project is implemented in Somalia. So because of that, this is a new innovation in Somali territory. So the purpose of the project will target improving social interaction, access to jobs, and sustainable livelihood structure for targeted communities in project incubation area. Okay, so part of goal 9 goal is target. The goal 9 has a targets. This is from sustainable development targets. So goal 9 has at least five main targets, but our project will support those targets to achieve. Target 9.1 is stated that develop quality, reliable, sustainable, and resilient infrastructure, including regional transportation infrastructure to support economic development and human well-being, with a focus on affordable and equitable access for all indicators. So, in this target, our project will support resilience infrastructure because it will implement a sustainable road construction, which is 15 kilometers between Basra community and Afgoy community. As well as our project will establish one storage facility for small scale farmers. So here you can show you clearly those criteria. So this is the project design we have adapted in our project. The project design states that the activities of the project will be carried out in accordance with environmental friendly practices for the benefit of the community and environment. How? Because our project, any activity that is being implemented under our project will be environmental friendly practice. Which what does that mean? Uh, for example, we will construct a 15-kilometer road. At the same time, to apply environmental friendly practice, the community that the road will use will construct, will plant trees. They will plant trees, perennial trees that will improve the environmental issue. According to the proposed project, will be based on participatory approach with the local community in the project location, serving as the project front line. The ultimate goal is to reach broad agreement on the project economic, social, and environmental implications. This approach will be used to organize community consultation discussion as a part of project, and participatory will include local business groups. So in this project, we will meet all the project stakeholders, including the civil society, transporters, and wider community. So here is our project charter. As you can see, the name of the project is Road Construction and Establishment of Coal Storage Facility. Our project abbreviated as ROCA cost. ROCA cost. Okay, project description is as here: 15-kilometer establishment of 15 kilometer road, which is called a thermal construction road, as well as the establishment of 25-meter square cold storage facility. Our project objective is improvement in rural lower shovel transportation in social connection, and to help local farmers secure cold storage for their produce and increase their profitability through excellence preservation method. The project will implement innovative cold storage facility that will help local farmers to store their perishable vegetables during the night, and they will directly transport to the market during the day. So our project scope is those two activities. Okay, let's jump into the next. So the assumption of the project is the economic and the social linkage between Basra and surrounding villages with the rest of the towns to improve and more possible to come to the local farmers. So the duration of the project is 8 months from December 1st to the July 3rd, 2021. So stakeholders of the project is Group 6, is us as an implementer partner. Also, the donor of the project is Minister of Agriculture. Mohamed Haji is the Director General of the Ministry of Agriculture, as well as community group representatives. Those are the project stakeholders. So the budget is 2 million. Minister of Agriculture will fund 2 million to implement this project. Project risks is as follows: as a result of COVID-19, the cost of materials and equipment for the road building industry may rise significantly. This is just we hope, but it will not happen actually. The area on which the project will be executed has had previously experience with the movement restriction during rain. So this is what we a little bit scared to happen. So reasons responsible person is as follows: Abdirahman Haji. I am the manager of the group 6, which is the implementing partner of the project. Engineer Mohammad, the director general of ANDA. Engineer Mohamoud Jama, who is the project engineer. He is the my classmate who is also present his sessions later on in this PowerPoint. So let's jump into the next uh, uh, slide. Here we have a statement of work. The statement of work is a project location. The project location is actually is a Basra village, which is 15 kilometers away from Afgoy town. Basra is located 15 kilometers away from capital city of Mogadishu, not Afgoy. Afgoy and Basra is between 15 kilometers, and Mogadishu, the capital city of the Somalia, and Basra village is between 55, 45 kilometers away. So since the project will partially involve road construction, several villages will also host the project as its target location. These villages include Baghdad, Jambulul, and Khalifa. All those villages will also take part in this project. So a specific project is as the project preserve cold storage facility will help local small-scale farmers. The development of the tarmac road in target villages will improve the social mobility, improve the success of the transportation, and so on. So we have only minimum time, so we have to hurry up. So is the need assessment is here. The main purpose of this project is here, need assessment or the justification of the project. So Basra is a small strategic riverine village in Afgoy district of Lower Shabelle region with scattered homes and an estimated people 3,000 households living in the village. 90% of people in Basra village are small-scale farmers that produce different kinds of vegetables like cabbages, lettuce, carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, and so on. So they also produce cereal crops like maize and fruits. The village has no, here is the problem. The village has no well-constructed road first that supports local farmers' transport of their products to the market of Lower Shavelton, as well as the village has no a cold storage facility that improves the way that the small scale farmers preserve and store that facility. And because of that, this project will make sure to solve those challenges with the construction of 15-kilometer road and establishment of one cold storage facility. So let's jump into the next. Need assessment is continue. So I already mentioned it, the aim of this project. I already mentioned it, how this project will solve the problem that has been faced by the Basra community. So let us jump into relevance. This project is very relevant and accurate to this community Basra. The project's objective fall in line in the priorities for the targeted community. As well as the project succeeds, it will have, as long as the project succeeds, it will have a positive impact on local transportation infrastructure and on agricultural production. The construction of new road in Basra and the surrounding area will help to improve the community social integration, job accessibility, construction of the project's roads, and all of those things you can read here. Also you can read our project assignment as a PDF form. So the timeline of a project, as already mentioned, is 8 months from December 2021 up to the May 2000 up to the July 2022. So here is the work breakdown structure. We have six main activities and also more smaller activities. The first activity is discussion with the project stakeholder. The other one is procurement activity. The next one is a road construction work, which has more sub activities. The other activity is what we call construction of cold storage facility. So we have also what we call community contribution activity and also quality insurance. So so here is the more detailed work plan structure. You can see the main activity here. You can also see the sub activities here. You can see who is responsible for those activity here, and you can see the deadline of each activity from December to the July. So here we have time frame or project deliveries. So for example, main activity discussion and consultation with project stakeholders. we will close this activity December. So procurement activity, we will implement this activity from December to the February. For example, quality assurance and closure activities, we will implement from April 2022 up to the July 2022. So that is, I think that, so here is the CBM, the network diagram. Uh, for example, activity C, activity E, activity H are the only activity that are not critical path. As you can see, all the remaining activity from A, B, D, F, G, I, J, K, L, M up to the N, they are all under critical path. So we will focus on to speed up those red activities, because if we delay even one single day, that means the entire project will be delayed for more days. So here is the project cost, and project cost management will be presented by my colleague, Engineer Mohamoud, and that is it. My colleague will join us shortly. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mohamoud Jama. Thank you, my colleague Abdirahman, who started this presentation. I want to proceed from page number or slide number 18. And it is title will be project cost management in a brief. So here we can start this. We divided activities and the type of unit, the number of unit of cost. If I try to explain this table as a brief, first time before we start the project, we wanted to make a feasibility study. So we need to take a meeting for some which Minister of Agriculture, consists of Minister of Agriculture and transporters, experts, and officials and members from business groups. So this meeting will be 40 participants, and its cost will be $800 for that day. The second item will be it's the most important for this activity. This activity, second activity will be the purchasing and supplier for the materials for this project, especially the road and the coal storage facility. And the selected company will be carry out the purchase of all materials. If you need to get the project BOQ in detail, you will be reviewed in the project book the BOQ, the bill of quantities. This cost of materials all will be like $925,075. The third activity will be we have to conduct a geophysical surface for the road before we start to know the bearing capacity of the soil. So it will be the cost will be $7,500. And the fourth activity, the next activity will be deliver purchased materials to the site, and will be like $6,400. When we start, the next activity will be the road bush clearing. For the start, the work first thing we do it's clearing the road from the bush and everything and the trees from the road area. And this activity will be $6,000. The next activity in this cost project management table will be surface leveling for the road. When we starting, we have to use grader machine like 130 hours and all the project, and this overall cost will be $379,929. Roller compaction, when we level the road, we have to make compaction for the road. So this will be 170 hours, and the total cost will be 400,000. Installation of cooler and solar systems in the cooler and storage facility will be 145,745 USD. The next activity is tree planning activity. This activity will be done by the community, and the other activity will be project staff and who will do developing the lesson learned, proposing the project completion report, organizing the launching event. It will be 64,000, and the last activity will be the whole launching event, and with the completion of the project, and this will be a number of activities 200 from the government, from the community, from the business group, from the community of the Basra village, and it will be 4,000 USD. The total budget for all this project from end to the completion of the project will be $2 million. And if you need to more clarification, you can get the bill of quantities in the project table, and you can get very clear. The next activity will be the procurement management. In this project, the two major procurement activities will be carried out by the project implemented by Group 6, and a subcontractor who will undertake the supply consumer materials needed for road construction and coal storage facility establishment. Procurement activities will be implemented under procurement procedures and policies all the national level. Supplies and goods exceeding if the supplies and goods exceeding 30,000, it will be subject to international tender. For this tender, it will be international tender, and it's greater than 30,000 USD. So we must we need qualified supplier for select under supplier selection criteria. With a limited budget for the project, only one supplier will be selected to supply all materials for all these activities. And the next thing is procurement plan. And the procurement plan is two activities: construction of the road or the tarmac road for the 15 kilometer, and establishment of coal storage facility for this project. And this, as you read, all they have timeline. And the next activity will be conduct procurement. In this case, we presume that the project has completed all of the required activities in the procurement process in order to identify the qualified supplier through the use of evaluation criteria. Eligible suppliers who could satisfy the general and specific needs were shortlisted. Finally, the committee picked the Malagas company to supply materials for road construction and the construction of the cold storage facility in Basra village. The balance of supplier for conducting procurement activities are listed in the table below. It is conducting procurement. You will buy cement, bitumen, barrels, sand, gravel. He will be hiring grade machine, all extra, and so on. For the coal storage facility, he will be buying the freezers, 12 freezers, roof panels, and so on, control panel. The next activity will be administrative procurement. During the procurement activities, Group 6 ensure the right procedures are followed. The actions taken include, but we are not limited to a review of all documents, including invoices, performance review, monitoring of procurement costs, ensuring that the procurement process was headed in the right direction, a compliant record, and quality control. Procurement close-up. For procurement close-up, to successfully close-up of the project procurement, you can understand this diagram in here. Procurement close-up process. First, verification of work done. On hand, all expense receipts, financial closure, record changes. Project summary. Aims of the project summary: enhancing our social mobility and increasing access to preservation facilities for small farmers in the surrounding area. With a budget of 2 million, the project has successfully completed the building of 15-kilometer concrete road in Basra Village, Afghan town, as well as solution of CSV. The project has addressed two of the most pressing issues that the community has been dealing with for a long time, and it already finished its timeline, which is December 21 July to July 2022. Lesson learned. The project was carried out in accordance with well-defined plan and with the assent of the local community, which resulted in its successful completion. Construction was involved in the project, saw the impact of the vegetation and the environment was a concern. However, the project was implemented in accordance with the most environmentally friendly approach possible, as it included the planting of trees alongside the newly constructed road to mitigate this impact. For the purpose of avoiding seasonal road blockage and project target area, the permitted sector coordinated the delivery of materials to the project site at the start of before the start the rainy season. This avoided any project delays they could have and had a negative influence of the overall cost of the project. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Here we completed our presentation for this group 6. Thank you. Goodbye.